So well done everyone watching this video. So this is a conversion project. So this started yesterday, which was 28th of December 2023. So today is 29th December 2023. So the background, this is a car with a EW10J4 engine, manual transmission that belongs to a client. So the client didn't like the annoying sound that the engine produces at higher vehicle speed, which I've said many times that you should expect it if you are buying this car with manual transmission. With what I mean, this car, I'm talking about one with this 2.0 liter EW10J4 engine that has a manual transmission attached from new or stock. That's stock gearbox, which is BE4. So if you are buying any of this car, expect that once your car gets to 100 kilometers per hour, the engine tends to be very noisy. Well, I don't know, when you say noise, sometimes it will look like I mean, noise doesn't make it bad, but it will be just very okay. We use the word shouty. It becomes very shouty, screaming unnecessarily, as if you are doing 300 kilometers per hour. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating. As if you are doing about 190 kilometers per hour, when you are probably about 80 to 90 kilometers per hour. So he wasn't comfortable with that. So he sought my advice. So I advised him, okay, this is how you solve the problem. That to solve that problem, you have to modify the drivetrain. And what's the drivetrain? The part of the drivetrain we are talking about is the differential, the gearbox. Basically the gearbox, because the differential is inside the gearbox in this case, since it's front wheel drive. So we change it and put that of the 2.2 EW12J4 engine. So he agreed and left the car with me to do that. So that's what I do. However, we decided also to do other works, like he asked me to change the timing belt and the zero belt for him as well. So yesterday we started with the timing belt. We had to bring the engine down complete with the stock gearbox. So brought it down, changed the timing belt, and now remove the gearbox. And then originally I bought the 6-speed manual transmission for this project, but I was expecting that the car uses ABS to control the speedometer, because this is 2003 model. So most 2003, 2003, 2004, most of them come with that electrical system whereby the ABS block or pump is what controls the speedometer. So I was surprised because I got the gearbox, the 6-speed manual gearbox, which doesn't have a control of the speedometer. Why I ended up realizing by the time I bought the gearbox, that this one actually is the speedometer or the vehicle speed sensor on the gearbox that control the speedometer, which you find in older 406 from 2002 downwards. So and then other challenge was, okay, fine, even if I had to put the 6-speed manual gearbox, then I had to open up the gearbox. Yes, I can install the gears. There's the plastic gears that control this vehicle speed sensor. If I introduce the vehicle speed sensor, I need to open up the differential. In other words, I need to remove the differential cover, install that plastic gears. There are about 2 of them, 2 actually, before I can now control the vehicle speed sensor. But then to do that, I don't have that those plastic gears, and it means the 2 other options is to go and buy another gearbox because yeah, this one has it, but I doubt it will work. The gearbox that I removed from this vehicle, it has it, but because it's the one there was the gearbox is BE4, this one is ML5C. You know, ML5C, the one of 6-speed manual. So I realized if I'm going to do that, then I'll have to either go and buy a gearbox of ML5C or ML6C. Let's just say ML5C, because you can't get those gears on ML6C. That's 6-speed manual. You can't get them. You can't get them on 5-speed. Or find somebody who probably dismantle the ML gearbox, ML5C gearbox, you know, PCC, and then remove those plastic gears and sell them separately. So I look at all these options. I was like, I'm more comfortable not going that route yet, because what the owner is interested in is whatever gearbox that will reduce that noise. I wish the 5-speed of the EW12 engine manual gearbox would do. Same with the 6-speed. So I said, okay, let me go for the 5-speed instead. So I returned it. I was able to get the 5-speed manual gearbox for the 2.2 liter engine that come with that vehicle speed sensor. In that case, I don't need to open up the gearbox or the differential cover. And I wasn't comfortable, because if I had to remove that one, put it there, and the gearbox doesn't work, maybe there's something wrong with the gearbox, I won't be able to return the gearbox because I already opened it. So I had to put it back. I had to apply silicone gasket maker. You see where I'm coming. Once you apply it, the seller will no longer take it from you. So it was a gamble, which I wasn't ready to do. So I decided, you know what, not to go that route. So what I did was I got the 2.2 liter engine, 2.2 liter manual gearbox, which, like I said, will also reduce the noise of the engine. Not eliminate it, but it won't be as shouty as the BE4 that I removed. So that one I came with its own distance. So now what we now have here is ML5C, which is also 5-speed manual, but for 2.2 liter engine. So I have returned the 6-speed manual, which, yeah, I know it would have made sense. The only time you could not do that is, let's assume the owner used this car, drive it, and now feel that, okay, I still want the 6-speed. In that case, he cannot dismantle this one and now put on that one. So he now has something he can use to run the 6-speed. So rather than buying 2 gearboxes to run one, and for now, so it's better he start with this. So right now it's no longer a problem in future if he decide to use the 6-speed manual, because this one will now serve, will now remove what he will need for the speedometer to work and put on the 6-speed. So of course, if it was my car, yeah, I probably would take that risk. In other words, I will end up buying 2 gearboxes. I've done it before. I know I've done the video. Buy 2 gearboxes, take what I need on the other one, and do the one I'm going to use, which is the 6-speed. But then, you know, that is me. I'm willing to spend that money. In other words, kind of waste it for me to achieve the purpose of what I'm doing, or what are my target. You know, but some other person, you know. And like I said, the owner is not interested whether it's 6-speed or 5-speed. He just wants a gearbox that made the engine a little bit quiet than it is. It was before we mounted this. So, okay, so that's out of the way. So we didn't need to change the clutch because we use the ML5C instead of ML5T. It was the ML5T, which is also a 2.2 liter gearbox manual gearbox engine. Then we need to change both the flywheel, the clutch kit, everything. But in this case, we decided to retain the current clutch kit and went for the ML5C, which uses the current clutch kit on the car. So I can see we've done basically most of the thing. You know, it's not just the gearbox, because it's as if you had to, doing this thing is the same as converting from automatic to manual. The only difference is there's no electrical part of the conversion. No. So I'll have to change the drive shaft complete from here to there. I'll change this. Today I had to go to the market to get this side. I got this side when I got the gearbox, but today I went to the market, drove all the way from here to Kubo, from Kubo to Gudu, before I could get exactly this length, which is the normal one. So some of the old parts are here. So this cable, I was able to get this. This is the ML5C cable for 406. So let me drop it. So let me drop it on the floor. I don't know if you guys can be able to see that. So this is it. Anyway, we'll clean it up tomorrow before I mount it. All the ones I found, I couldn't. All these ones, the head here is broken. There's a plastic here that is supposed to hold the gear knob. That's one issue with this type of. So there's a solution. If you don't want to be having this issue anymore, you have to buy another gear lever assembly for the one of 407. Then modify it. Use the gear lever, change it, put it on this box, so that I can be able to. Anyway, that one is secondary. So this is the one for the BE4 gearbox. So the drive shafts for the BE4, they kept them somewhere. So the gearbox, every part are there intact. So later, wants to start the car. So tomorrow, most likely, we're going to start the car. So what's remaining now for me to get the gear oil? Because almost what's the time now? Hold on. It's almost 5 p.m. So so we had to put back the old this is the one that came with the car, the old gear lever assembly with the cable, just to cover this hole. So tomorrow, since it was today that I got the cable, the one that we're going to use for conversion, we'll remove this and swap that one in. So far this second day into the conversion, and everything so far has worked out well. So I mean, the alternator as well I had to even change the alternator, because the alternator was too high for the vehicle. It was 180 amps. That's not good. This car is supposed to be like a 90 amps. So I had to remove it out there, so that it doesn't cause more electrical issue. It might not do, but man, the difference is too high. So anyway, so that's it. So tomorrow I'll update you guys, and tomorrow I'm hoping, because right now there's nothing holding this car from starting. I'm moving. So the cable is already here, so we just swap the cable. There's something else we need. This thick washer. There's a washer that is supposed to be here. Well, thick this thing. So that one is not here. I couldn't get it with the shaft, drive shafts, complete drive shaft. So I have to look for it before we drop the car down tomorrow. I don't know if you guys can see it here. It's inside here. All VCs and E12 hoses come with it. Look at it inside. So this if you are doing this conversion, you must get the complete CV joint. No cut and join. No, everything must be complete. You can't use the EW10J4 drive shafts with the CV joint. No. The VCs and EW12 are much thicker and bigger. Okay, the reason why it is because of the torque the engine produces, so they need the shaft to be much bigger to handle the torque. If it's smaller shaft, it will break for higher vehicle speed. Okay, so I'll update you guys for tomorrow.